Kashmiris want right of self-determination, which is given to them under United Nations resolution. You see, if I look at India today, 450 million people, half of them Dalits, half of them Muslims, they are second-class citizens. They I once spoke in UCLA, and there was some fundamentalist Indians who follow RSS and Hindutva. I thought my experience in Darfur, peace and reconciliation, I would come here and offer that expertise and say we should make peace. There is nobody who's going to win. There's nobody who's going to win the war. Neither India nor Pakistan. The only people that will suffer, not only Kashmiris, but Indians as well as Pakistanis. So I think we need to, but there are some facts that I need to really correct, because my very good friend, Dr. Shabir Chaudhry, when he was mentioning some facts, which are little half-truth, because he said half thing about Junagadh. He didn't mention Hyderabad, and they decided both. And I'm sorry, Major Saab said that princely states, over 500 princely states, had the decision made exactly the same as Kashmir. It did not. It was 27th of October when India landed its army, and there was no agreement because the Maharaja was traveling from Srinagar to Jammu. They could never have been taken And I'm quoting Professor Alistair Lamb, not Nazir Ahmed. Alistair Lamb in his book, read it. You see, the trouble with you fundamentalist people is that you don't want to listen.
Taliban.
Let's have a debate. India does not. 1966 International Human Rights Convention, Article 1, right of self-determination. India does not subscribe to that. And India wants to become a member of United Nations Security Council. When they, okay, well,
Let him speak, man.
Then,
Listen.
When Major Saab spoke, we listened very carefully. But now you ask for it, you get it.
Exactly.
So when he says there are many soldiers in Indian jails because of the rape and the torture and the abuses of human rights. Let me tell you, Armed Forces Special Powers Act does not prosecute those soldiers. Amnesty International, Physicians for Human Rights, if that is so, don't nod, but let the UN Human Rights Committee go and investigate. If that is not so, I'm a member of British House of Lords. My committee has been asking to go and visit so we can investigate. Indian authorities do not even give us visa to go and visit. Kashmiris want right of self-determination, which is given to them under United Nations resolution. And honestly, if you think that Mr. Modi and Mr. Yogi, who drinks cow milk, ladies and gentlemen, my apologies to all those are not involved in this shouting and screaming. now you understand what Kashmiris have to live with for 70 years. I rest my case.